team onto their 15th manager, or 16th. Watford FC sacked Xisco Munoz today, being Sunday the 3rd of October, following the team's 1-0 defeat to Leeds United. What are your immediate thoughts to this sacking earlier on today?
Obviously, with something like this, you have to be quite careful, or at least we should be careful, because you have to get a wider perspective on this. It's easy from our position and the outside to go, well, to Watford's owners, we know that this is what they're like.
Yeah,
they're so ruthless when it comes to firing managers that this isn't a surprise. And if you actually watched them yesterday, even if you watched those highlights, you could just see that actually maybe it was a very understandable decision to make.
Yeah, it's one of them where their recent performances haven't really been that up to scratch. I mean, yes, they got the win against Norwich midway through September, but they just haven't been anywhere near as what they were last season. And I think a thing with Watford is they try and spot the problem as soon as it's starting, rather than when they're midway through a problem and then it's too late for a new manager to come in and try and rescue something. Because many fans, like you say, will be like, oh, it's Watford, like you said, they're used to sacking managers, this, that and the other. But if they can spot the problem and stop it before it becomes too big, then you got to give credit to the Pozzo family and everyone else who is involved with these decisions and getting it done quickly. And with the new man that looks set to take over, he knows how to do it.
Wait, before we get to that, we will get on that one. But 7 points from 7 games on paper doesn't look all that bad, does it?
Like, their 2 wins... no, sorry, have they won twice this season? Yeah, 2 wins were Norwich and Aston Villa. Norwich side, I think everyone was expecting them to be because of how poor they were. And Villa, start of the season, it was a bit out of the blue and Villa weren't up to scratch yet. And then the rest of their games they played, a 2-0 defeat to Brighton, 1-0 defeat to Spurs, 2-0 to Wolves, and then a 1-1 draw with Newcastle last week before this Leeds defeat yesterday. And it's them 7 points are good at this stage, because I mean they're down in 15th, 16th, is it? 15th.
I think
and for me,
they're 15th now. They were 14th.
Yeah, 15th after the other results. They're fully where I expect them to be.
Yeah. Like, obviously the whole media narrative is going to be, oh, what are they thinking? They don't give the managers time to do anything. The guy's been there for 10 months. And yeah, he did well to get them promoted. But they obviously didn't see that it was going to work out for this one. I just wish people would look further outwards, because if you see the online discourse among Watford fans, it's that the right decision was made.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird that I've just not seen much Watford fan perspective on this.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many fans realistically saying, like, this is a bad decision. I have seen quite a lot of people going, actually, although he does try and to play this, like, quick counter-attacking play, it seemed at times, it seemed to cost them a lot at the back, and I do think a change was going to happen inevitably. Whether it was going to be before this international break, which obviously has been the case, or whether it had been sometime between this the next one, which is, I believe, mid to late November.
Yeah, and many people wouldn't have made this prediction of him being the first one sacked at the start of the season, would they? So.
Unless
I did.
Who did I say would be the first one sacked?
You said Mikel Arteta.
No, I said he could be. I said
you
he'd be.
You said Mikel
Arteta.
Shut up. You said Mikel Arteta. Face the consequences.
Did I actually say Arteta would be the first?
Don't make me insert the clip.
Wow, I don't want to find it, but I didn't think. I thought I said that was be the shock of the season, him being sacked before Christmas.
Don't try and reword my early season predictions.
No, that's what I said in the predictions. I said, because you asked me for the shock of the season, I go, Mikel Arteta will be gone by Christmas, which now is looking a bit wrong, obviously, as...
No, I remember now. I've just remembered. You said Steve Bruce.
Yeah, I was thinking
You still look stupid.
Arteta first. I mean, the fact that Steve Bruce has held on to this job is...
I've got Bruce stuff because... later. Trust me on that one.
Well, yeah, but there was reports today that one man is set to come back to England after a very victorious last time out. Everyone's favourite Italian manager. Get the bells out. Dilly ding, dilly dong, come on, man. It's Claudio Ranieri. He's set to be back, man. Come on, are you not happy?
Was that supposed to be Italian?
It was kind of, but then it
started and then it went very Indian.
Yeah. Well, the less said about my attempts at accents, the better. But yeah, Claudio Ranieri set to become the Watford manager. At the time of recording, it hasn't been formally announced, as far as I'm aware.
He is literally the only name that's getting mentioned. It'd probably be surprising if by the time this podcast goes out that he isn't announced.
Obviously, it's been great to see him back in English football because I feel like he was a bit wrongly dismissed from Leicester, but at the same time, it was also an inevitable cause. He's had a few jobs since then, and I think he will do well at this Watford team. Sorry.
Yeah, if anything, if there's anything, if someone gets Watford relegated, this is going to look damning on him. Well, then again, he'll get sacked in a month anyway. So,
I mean, he's been out of the job since the end of last season after leaving Sampdoria. Been away from, like we said, English football since leaving Leicester. He's been in France. He came back with Fulham.
Just Fulham,
yeah. He was at Fulham, wasn't he?
Yeah, not last season. It was the season before.
Yeah, 2018-19 was when he was at Fulham.
Yeah, couldn't save them.
I mean, no one could save that bad team there that season. That they were dreadful. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting task for Claudio Ranieri. Should he obviously, like we said, get the job, although he's expected to. And
we ask for one thing. Just one thing only.
What?
Pizza parties and the Foster vlogs.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. Right, I'm going to roll through his first fixtures as Watford manager. So straight up after the international break, Liverpool. Next week, Everton. The end of October, Southampton. The start of November, Arsenal. The 20th of November, so after the last international break, Manchester United. The 28th of November, Leicester City. The 30th of November, Chelsea. The 4th of December, Manchester City. The 11th of December, Brentford.
What is the Italian for oh shit?
I mean, I'm not Duolingo over here, I can't tell you. Well,
Ask
yeah.
Alexa.
Fortunately, she's muted. But yeah, that isn't an easy start to life as Watford manager, is it? I don't think you could get any harder,